Welcome to making a Google slide. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to move my arrow above the Google Apps and I'm going to click. Then I'm going to move the cursor down over Slides and I'm going to click on Slides. That will open up a slide for me, and then I need to decide what type of slide I want to create. For my presentation today, I am going to use a blank document, but when you are making slideshows, there are templates that you can choose from with formats that may help you. I'm going to go ahead and click on the plus sign, and that's going to open up a new slide. Next, I'm going to go to the top left, and I'm going to label my slide, and I'm going to call this Multiplying Fractions. In this box, I'm going to go to the alignment, and I'm going to align it to center. I'm going to change the font size to 36, and then I'm going to type in multiplying fractions. I'm going to go ahead and highlight that, and I'm going to click on the A and change the font color to red. And then I'm also going to go over here and change the font type to Comic Sans. After I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and resize this box and make it smaller. Now I have that at the top middle of my paper. Then I'm going to click on the bottom box and I'm going to expand that as well. For this first slide, what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a video. I've already found the video, so I'm going to get that from my Google Doc. I'm going to toggle over, and the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight Multiplying Two Fractions by Mr. J, because this is who created this video from YouTube. And I'm going to drop that into the box. I did Control C and then Control V to paste. Then I'm going to hit Enter, and I'm going to toggle back to my Google Doc, and I'm going to copy this link by clicking on it, moving down to these two sheets of paper, copy link, and then I'm going to move back to my slide, and I'm going to do Control V, and I'm going to paste that into my slide. Now I'm going to add in a picture just to make this a little bit more interesting. I'm going to go up to Insert, Image, and then I'm going to search the web, and I'm going to click in multiplication because I want to show a multiplication symbol. Obviously, you could do something different, but I'm going to go ahead and choose this one, and I'm going to insert that into my slide. Once I have that downloaded, I'm going to resize it so that it doesn't take up my entire slide by clicking on the corner on a square and dragging until it is a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to move it down to the bottom of my page. Now that I have that situated, I'm going to go ahead and open up a new slide. I'm going to go to the left corner, and I'm going to click on this plus sign, and that will create a new slide. In this box, I'm going to show a demonstration of what a multiplying fraction looks like through a picture. I'm going to call this demonstration. Obviously, you could be a little bit more interesting in your choices of titles, but that's what I'm going with. I'm going to change the color of this and make it purple. And I'm going to click down in this box here. Now I'm going to insert an image that I had already gotten ready and put it in this Google slide. I'm going to do Control C, toggle back, and I'm going to put in Control V. And I'm going to move this picture into this box, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so that it fits the screen a little bit better. Now that I have that, I'm going to go back up and I'm going to add one more slide. And in this slide, I'm going to incorporate a word problem that I would like my students to try to do. I'm going to toggle back to my Google Doc, And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight my directions. I'm going to copy those, Control C, and then I'm going to paste those back into the document at the title, Control V. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to highlight my word problem that I created, Control C. And then I'm going to click in this box and I'm going to Control V and drop that in there. Then I want to add a couple of pictures. So I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to go to Image again, and I'm going to search the web. And here I'm going to type in the word glass because not here, because we are going to be looking for images of glasses to illustrate how many glasses are in this problem. Sorry about that. I'm going to choose a glass. Let's see if I have a better option. Let's go ahead and do this one. And I'm going to insert that image. I'm going to resize it down quite a bit. And then I'm going to move it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Control C and then Control V. And I'm going to make 8 glasses. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to move the cups onto my page to illustrate that there are 8 glasses of juice. Now that I've created this slideshow and I've completed it, then I'm going to go up to Share and click Share, and then I can share this slideshow with my students. In this case, I'm going to share it with myself. And I'm going to type in read slide, watch the video, and complete the word problem. And then I'm going to click Send. Now my students have a copy of this slideshow. That's how you make a Google slide.